Fantastisch. Ja, dann werden nochmal wieder laut für den nächsten Comedian, Steven.
Wow, thank you so much for the unearned applause. That is my absolute favorite, to be honest. Sometimes I make the mistake of telling people that I dabble in comedy. It is a mistake. Maybe not as big of a mistake as going up and doing a set in the wrong language, am I right? But it is a mistake, because you always get the same response. It's just like, tell me a joke. And I found the right answer to that. It is to go into your new untested hour of material. You don't stop, you don't pause. They are going to hear about your cock and balls. And it's not your fault that Christmas is ruined. Mom, you should have thought about it before you asked about my shitty hobby. All right? So, yeah. Something about me. I don't really walk in a straight line very well. I don't know if that's brain damage or what, but my boss is such a hard ass. He accused me of being drunk at work a couple of months ago, and he demanded to smell my breath. And I was just like, really? In the middle of a respiratory pandemic? You think that's safe? I mean, smelling my breath? And he backed down. He did back down. And normally I wouldn't have had the balls to stand up to my boss like that, but thankfully this time I was super fucking wasted, you guys. I was just so drunk, and it helped. They call it liquid courage for a reason, you know. And he probably would not have backed down so quickly if I hadn't accidentally backed over him with a forklift. That's unrelated. That's a little thing I like to call solid courage. So, yeah, I have not too many responsibilities in my job. It's fine. I just put women's underwear into boxes at a women's underwear warehouse. It's just a perfect job for me because I'm a pervert. It's really cool. And I get to say that I'm a professional boxer, and women love that. You know what else women love is finding little fortune cookie fortunes in their underwear when they open it up, but instead of lucky numbers on the back, it's my number. So, because I'm a romantic, you know, this is how, it's like a backwards mail order bride situation, is how I like to think of it. And I'm I'm hoping a girl will just call me and be like, you're my soulmate, and we get married, I get some sweet, sweet German health care, it'll be perfect, you know? It's true, you know. It's weird that you can just like live and work and pay taxes in a country for years and not become a citizen, you know. But if you just marry someone that's already a citizen, that's just like the easiest way to get in. It's like they're just like it would be nice if you had like some education or a job, but you know what would be really great? Just promise to only fuck one person while you're here. Like that'd be cool. Like are they terrified of a sexy refugee crisis or something? Because I am. Frankly, that's one of my biggest fears. Sexy refugee crisis. If my child came to me and said, Daddy, there's a sexy refugee under my bed, I would burn the fucking house down. Not least of which because I do not have a child. Who was that kid? I'm not ready for this hereditary ass shit, it's a horror movie and also it's my child, it's a thing. Anyway, but my job has its perks. I had the best day of my life the other day, best day of my life. Because I was putting a label on a box with a name and an address on it, and I swear to God this is true, I was mailing underwear to a woman named Marceline Butterdick Donker. I'm going to say it again because it's fun to say, Marceline Butterdick Donker. And the greatest thing about Butterdick Donker is that it's a hyphenated name. That was a choice at some point, right? Like, someone named Donker met the love of their life, and they're just like, baby, I would love to take your name, but I can't just turn my back on that Butterdick heritage. Like, we gotta put these things together. And I almost did not use her real name because I didn't want you like animals going out and looking her up and harassing her. But this woman who's done nothing but bring me more joy than any other woman in my entire life, just based on her name. But I couldn't write anything better than Marceline Butterdick Donker, you know, like, it's just too good. And you know that name is real because you can't change your name in Germany. I found that out the hard way. I tried to change my name to Dr. fucking Neckrod. They're just like, can't do that here. In America you could, you know, that is, when they talk about freedom in America, that's literally what they're talking about. You can change your name to You can change your name to Dr. fucking Nick Rope, and people have to sing it, and then someone shoots you. It's a whole thing. That's just part of the violence problem. But yeah, no, but there is a loophole here in Germany. You're allowed to change your name to something more European in order to better assimilate if you have a weird name. So next time I go, I'm going with syphilis. I think syphilis is a good name. It had a good run here in Germany. Fun disease, artistic disease, everybody loves it. But I thought maybe I did have syphilis at one point, you know? I was hoping I did, because I had like the muscle weakness and the fatigue and the memory loss and the memory loss, you know, the memory loss. And, but no, according to my doctor, first of all, you have to have sex to get syphilis, so that's a bummer. That's a bummer. And I'm just weak and lazy and stupid, and there are no antibiotics for that. That's what I get for going to Dr. fucking Neck Rub, I guess. So, but yeah, I am lazy. I'm very lazy. I just sit on my ass and do nothing all the time, but I found that you can reframe that, and it sounds much braver and more romantic if you call it winning the battle against suicide. So, one day at a time, guys. But yeah, so some of you guys might have heard some of this before, right? Like, but you know what they say about doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, right? You know what that's called? Stand-up comedy. So, thank you. Yeah, but my parents always used to tell me, total non sequitur here, my parents always used to tell me that I needed to eat everything on my plate because there are starving children in Africa. As if there are not starving children everywhere. So not only is it a non sequitur, it's also vaguely racist, but whatever, it worked. It worked is what I'm saying. So when I got older and started smoking cigarettes, I would look at my pack of 10 cigarettes and be like, I would think about quitting, but I'd be like, well, you know, there's like a child soldier in Africa that went to bed tonight without a single full-flavored cigarette. I can't just not chain smoke this and appreciate the blessings that God has given me, you know? So it got to the point where I had to like resent the child soldiers in like the country of Chad. I'd be like, those goddamn Chads, all with their machine guns and guerrilla training. I never got that when I was a kid. I was like, fuck those kids. So I quit smoking. And now I'm wanted dead or alive in the country of Chad for fucking those kids. Another thing my parents always used to tell me, you only get one life, you know? And it's very easy to fuck that life up by, say, insinuating that you had sexual relations with child soldiers in Africa on stage in front of a bunch of people. Never a good look. But yeah, no, you only get one life. And so what I like to say is, if you get the chance, take someone else's. So, thank you. I guess that's it for me. I'm Steven. You can find me on Tinder. That is my social media presence.
Das haben wir auch einfach alle übergangen. Erst kurz dieser Satz kam, ich werde jetzt gesucht.